That's right, baby! Megaman X is finally back! And I don't think you guys can grasp the excitement. You do not understand because the last X game was released in 2004! I'm so freaking old!
大怪我した年寄り
The last X game to be released was Megaman X8 on the PS2. Now this is a demake of that same game, but made in the SNES style. Now if that sounds amazing to you, leave this video right the hell now. Please leave. I'll leave the link in the description. Go play it right the hell now because I'm gonna spoil the crap out of this. Now I'm not gonna lie, X8 is not one of my favorites. In fact, I think everything after X5 is just kind of mid at best, if that. But let me tell you that this free game is not only just as good as X8, but let me tell you, it improves on so many levels and it adds so much different content, and the pixel art, mwah. Now, perfect. I always thought that Mega Man struggled in 3D, which is why this demake says, screw that, throw it in the garbage, 2D is the superior race, and it remakes those garbage and boring ass stages from the original X8 into something that's fun, and you know what, looks actually pretty good because the originals, not gonna lie, they kind of look like ass, but these ones, pixel art, never goes out of style. Now another thing that the demake does get right is that it gives back the collectibles, because back in the SNES trilogy you had to find your upgrades, right? They were out there right in the wild. You know, you need an arm upgrade, go find Dr. Light. You need some health upgrade, find this random ass heart beeping around. And in the later X games, they just were replaced with like shops or stuff like that, and then, you know, it wasn't as fun. But the demake is just like, screw that, we're bringing back the collectibles. You're gonna have to solve some puzzles to find them. For example, you see this E-tank over here surrounded by spikes, you might be thinking, how do I get that without, you know, stabbing myself in the foot, getting tetanus and dying? Well, use some bombs.
Kaboom!
Yes, Rico. Kaboom.
Now, I know that that's a relatively simple puzzle, but you know what? It's better than nothing. And that brings me on to the next point. The weapons are actually useful again. Because in the original X8, there wasn't really a point to using the weapons because the Mega Buster was already hella OP. My favorites being the Flame Dash for the extra mobility, and the big boom bomb things for, you know, blowing up some spikes, making it easier for yourself. And honestly, this game is pretty much better on every level except one. And that is the fact that there is no playable Zero or Axel in this game. But you know what? There's always future DLC, so hopefully the developer, you know, will get on that. Alright, and now I want to talk about some of the extra content that the developer put into this game. Because the base game is pretty much the same. You know, you beat up the 8 Mavericks, you do the Sigma stages, beat up Sigma for the 8 billionth time until he inevitably comes back somehow or other. And bing bada boom, that's the game. But did you really think that it was over?
Nothing is over! Nothing!
You fool, of course not. In fact, there are 3 new bosses added to this game. The first being Cutman from Mega Man 1, and he is really simple, but he does crazy amounts of damage. So the next secret boss is Red from Mega Man X7, and the only way you could access this fight is if you go in Bug Booty Naked Ass X. That's right, no upgrades, no armor pieces, nothing. You go in there as Dr. Light intended, with nothing. But what makes Red unique is that anytime he hits X, he acts like a vampire and he leeches off of your life force. So anytime X gets hit, Red steals that HP. So I hope you all mastered Ultra Instinct because you're gonna need it. And now let me tell you about the third and final boss. But before I tell you who it is, let me tell you how you need to even access this boss. Basically, you have to get all of the armor pieces, all of the heart tanks, and all of the E-tanks in order to even try to fight this man. And basically you have to 100% the game. And let me tell you, when I first saw this man, I jumped out of my seat. I was like, what the hell? Bro, it is Serenade from Battle Network 3.
Oh, no.
I do not even remember the last time I was this hyped to fight a new boss. Because Serenade is by far the hardest boss in all of Battle Network, and trust me, he lives up to his reputation in this game, because 1, he does insane amounts of damage. This one laser takes 3/4 of your life away. 2, he also has a special shield where if you try to penetrate it, you have to shoot him twice before he even takes any type of damage. So charge shots mean absolutely nothing to this man. Fill up your E-tanks, get all of the life force. Literally, you will need every single upgrade to even stand a chance against this man. And what I'm saying is basically that I haven't beaten him yet, and this is gonna be my weekend for the next, like, I don't know, couple of weeks, because trying to beat this man is insane. But what I also like about this fight is that they actually played the Battle Network 3 music in the background as you're fighting him, which is just, thank you. That's amazing. But in all seriousness, thank you for the dev team for actually making such an awesome and great game for us Mega Man fans to play all the time. And I will leave the link in the description. Once again, thank you for the dev team. Now, if you guys could please make it available for Android so I could play it on the go, that'd be great. Okay, bye.